Hi book lovers, it's almost the end of August and that means we can pick a new monthly TBR, and guys, I am so hyped for September. I mean, obviously, as you saw in my last TBR video, August is my birthday month, so I always have a special heart for August. But August was just also very hectic, very wild. I don't know. August slipped away like a moment in time. Sorry, that had to come out. No, but August just truly slipped. Oh my god, I can't say the line now. August flew by. So we're here with a new month, and I didn't get to read much in August. I didn't even do a lot of videos in August, but I want to get back into that. And also, I love to have different types of seasons, and I always want to get the most out of all seasons. And if I would have to pick, I think it would be probably fall. That is my favorite season. I don't know, I just really love fall vibes, the fall aesthetic, and I'm so excited for fall. I know that beginning of September is still considered end of summer in terms of reading. I really want to get to the fall books because I have so many books on my TBR, like in general, on my shelf, on my 2024 TBR, that I would consider like fall books. And especially being me and being a mood reader, I do connect books with seasons, and I will wait a whole year when I think that the book should be read in winter, spring, or whatever. But also, and you probably are sitting there now screaming, you always say that, but this time I'm only gonna choose 5 books. I feel like I say that every single time and then I choose 6 anyway, but the reason why I want to choose 5 this time is that I already have so many ideas for videos planned, and I don't want to force myself to read books outside of these videos too much, because as I said, I haven't done that many videos in August, and I want to go back and I want to read for you guys. And for certain ideas I have certain books, and obviously if those books correlate with my monthly TBR, perfect, but we'll see. That's enough of an intro. I don't know, I miss talking to you guys. I always put the prompts that I use in here, so these are all the prompts from the past. And if you've never seen a video like this before, I basically choose books that I want to read next month, 5 this time, 5, out of this jar, and this jar has prompts, and based on these prompts I will choose books from this shelf. This is my lovely TBR shelf, and it is full again. I got a few new books, so let's see what we'll read in September. I love always the noise of picking, and just picking in general. It is like a candy jar. I say it every time, but it truly is that way. So let's see the first book. What's it gonna be? A book you can finish in a day. Ooh, that's a good one. Also, I'm just listening. I really hope you can't hear my washing machine, but that's on, and I hope it's not annoying. Okay, a book I can finish in a day. Okay, that would either mean a shorter book, but also a book that it's quite bingeable for me. So some shorter books, they may seem easy to read in a day, but for me, a book I can read in a day is usually a book where I can't stop reading. So it can be even a longer book. I don't really mind the page number. It's more of the way how I feel about a book. So what do I consider is a bingeable book? I think I just have to at least close my bathroom door. I hope it's better with the noise. I mean, this goes against everything I just said, but I feel like this is one I can definitely finish in a day because they're so easy to read, and they're also free on Audible, so I could easily do this in a day. But it's not really that I'm in the mood for it. But since it is readable in a day, I feel okay with choosing it. But let me just see if there's anything else. I think I could actually also finish this in a day, because when you look at the actual size of the font and everything, it's not like a super thick book. And it's the second one in a duology that I really want to finish, so I feel like also this would be a great contender. So, I mean, there are probably more books that I could finish in a day, but just like what I estimate, because a lot of these books I also don't really know what they're about, or they're from authors I haven't read before, so I can't really judge them how I would read them. And I kind of want to do this one because I say this every time, but I want to finish my series. And you know, fantasies are also a great pick for fall, so I feel like this is a very good contender. Or actually, guys, I feel like this could also be one. So this is one of my newer books. It's Lavish at First Sight by Tallene Fosconi. I hope I'm saying that right. And I mean, if you see like the size of the font, I feel like it's also easily readable. Oh, it actually has under 300 pages. So maybe this one would be more realistic. Also, how I'm making like a math problem out of this. It's not that I actually have to read these books in a day. And as I said, I could read them all in a day if I, only read for that day. I don't know, some prompts make me so unsure how to choose, what to choose, and like do exactly what the prompt means. But I think out of all these books, this is actually the one that is most realistic. So yeah, we'll do Lavash at First Sight. And I don't know much about this book, but it says that it's like a sapphic Romeo-Juliet inspired rom-com, and I love the sounds of this. And also the author is Armenian American, and I think that's also very cool. Doesn't this cover kind of give you fall vibes? Like, now that you think about it, it kind of does, right? I mean, it's beautiful either way. So our first book for September. All right, let's do the second book. And what does this one wrapped around my finger? A book recommended by a friend. Ooh. All right. Do I even have anything on here that's been recommended by a friend? I could actually do Archer's Voice, which a friend recommended. But you know what? I'm gonna go and pick up another book that I should read for this. Wait a second. All right, so this book, Blood Sisters, is actually from a friend. So she gave this to me ages ago, and it's one of her favorite books. So I already started this book earlier this year, and I think I kind of softly DNF'd it. Not really consciously. I wasn't like, oh, I don't like this book, I don't want to read it anymore. I really enjoyed my time with this book. I just picked up something else, and then this got kind of neglected. And it's quite a thick book, and I really do like the story. And I mean, I got quite far into it. I feel like this is a sign that I should pick this back up and actually finish it. I'm sure my friend will be super happy that I will finally finish this book. So yeah, with this prompt, I just had to go with Blood Sisters. Let's choose book number 3. All right. We have read a book with 2 or more authors. Ooh, so like a Christina Lauren book. Who else do I know that has 2 or more authors? Do I have anything on here? So I actually don't have any books on here that fit this prompt. But you know the new book by Christina Lauren, The Paradise Problem? I haven't read yet, and I'm thinking I kind of would love to read it for a vacation because it's a paradise problem. It kind of gives vacation vibes. Let me actually see on my 2024 TBR if there's a book on it that would fit this prompt. Oh my god, no guys, I've got it. That's the thing, when I don't see the books here, I forgot about them. But actually, I just didn't put it back on here. But Fuel the Fire by Krista and Becca Ritchie was on my last month TBR, and I really wanted to get to it, but as I said, last month was not my best reading month, so I didn't get to it yet, and I don't think I will for the remaining days of August. So you know what? I'll just put it on my September TBR because I was so excited to get back into this world. This is part of the whole Addicted and Calloway Sisters series. This is the second book of Rose and Connor. They're my favorite couple. I am super stoked to get back to this series, and I also want to finish it this year. So yeah, from last month TBR straight to this month TBR. It's by 2 authors. They're both siblings, and I could have also done their new release, Dishonestly Yours. I haven't read that one yet, but I'd love to as well. But let's first of all read the books that we own before we go and get new ones. So far, I'm quite happy with my September TBR. Let's see what book number 4 will be. Do you guys want to see it first, maybe, this time? What does it say? I think you can't read it. Now you can read it. Anyone wants to tell me, is it a good one? A book? I can't read these things today. A book with a cover you love. Oof, this is always a beautiful one. Almost all of them here are covers I love because I choose a lot of books judged by the cover. And I actually have one in mind already. I would love to read Love Letters to a Serial Killer, and I do love the cover. I mean, yes, it's mainly letters, but I love a pink and red cover. I love the combo, and I love the knife, and this story also sounds so good. And especially going into the fall season, I want to read a few thrillers and mysteries. I'm really in the mood for a mystery, so I feel like this is a great contender. I kind of want to like just show you different ones because I feel like I have so many cute covers. I mean, look at this one, for example. Isn't this just so adorable? So I could also read this for the prompt. This is also a book I bought because of the cover, so I could choose that one as well. I also love this cover. I think it's really pretty. And this is actually a German book. And I kind of had in mind to maybe read this in September anyway. So now I'm a bit hesitant which one to read. I think I will choose this one. I feel like I chose this one in the past for like a similar prompt. Anyway, so this is a German book. It's the first one in a series, which I didn't know because look how freaking thick this book is. And it's a series not with like different couples. No, it's a series, at least I think. No, don't quote me on that actually. I don't really know. It might be different couples, but this is about revenge and a bad boy in Manhattan. Love the setting. Kind of gives like Gossip Girl vibes. And I almost never read German books, but I got this the time around when Max and Hall came out, and Max and Hall is actually based on a German book series, and I read that series ages ago when it came out, and I think that was like the last romance series that I read in German. So I thought, let's see how German authors do, and yeah, just see what I'll think about it now that I'm also a bit older and rarely read German books. I'm also happy to say this is my last prompt now because there are also quite a few thicker books in here, and let's not overwhelm ourselves. You know, August was not the best reading month. I'm sure September will be better, but I don't have the best track record with keeping up with my monthly TBRs, and I do want to, and I love all these books that I put on them. So yeah, let's see our last book pick for this month, and I want the other. No, actually, let's do this one. So what did my pinky fish out? Animal on the cover. Ooh, another book I can pick based on the cover. I could do The Crimson Moth, which has the moth. Also, this has a different title in America or UK. I don't know which version this is. Both these covers have cute dogs on them, so could pick either one. I could also pick this one since it has like raisins on the cover. I think I will choose between these. As I said earlier, I'm more in the mood to read fantasy than romance, so I think I will pick between these two actually and put my cute pink covers back. I wish you guys would tell me right now which one to pick, because I honestly don't know. Either one will be fine. I think both of them were on another TBR already, to be honest. They're also both the first in a series, so with both of them I will start a new series. I think I'm leaning a little bit more to Crimson Moth. And with these 5 books, we have our September TBR. Let's go through them every time. Alright, first book you just saw, The Crimson Moth by Kristen Cizzarelli, and I know that this has a different title in either America or the UK cover, I don't know. I'll put it up here so you know which one I'm talking about. And this one I actually picked up because it's marketed as like an enemies to lovers romance between like a witch and a witch hunter. And oh my god, witch and witch hunter. Actually, that sounds so great going into October and like the witchy season. So I'm super happy that I've picked this one. I love that. I think I'll just read this more towards the end of the month then. So yeah, I'm happy to have this on my September TBR. Then we have my German book, Pretty Scandalous by Tammy Fisher. Then we have Fuel the Fire by Krista and Becca Ritchie, as our authors do. For the pick where I had to choose something a friend recommended to me, I chose Blood Sisters that I already started, and I hopefully will finish in September. I'm very happy to get back to this book. Also to see how loved this book is. I love when a book looks like that because it's been read several times, and yeah, books deserve love as well. And last but not least, we have Lavish at First Sight by Taline Foscani. And I'm also very excited to get this one, and it also gives me fall vibes. So I'm very happy with these books. A few give me definitely fall vibes. We have definitely great variety between romances and fantasies and general fiction, and we even have a German book in here. So I'm very excited, and the TBR Jar did a great job again. And with that, I hope you had fun as well. Leave a comment which book I should definitely read in September, and give this video a like, and also subscribe for more bookish content. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!